All right, example 3, find the mean proportional between the pair of extremes. So, what they're giving us are the extremes right here. And remember, the proportional that we set up with means and extremes is you have your extreme over your mean is equal to the mean over the extreme. So they just gave us these two extremes. So we're going to set up a proportion, and we're going to put the extremes in those two spots, just kind of in order like that. And then we have to find the mean proportional. So we have to find the means. So basically, what are the means? We're going to put an x in for both spots, or both values right there, and we are going to solve for x. So we will cross multiply. Well, I'm going to do x times x is x squared. 4 times 25 is 100. And then we solve for x. So if you remember in algebra, when you had to undo an x squared, you took the square root of both sides. So the square root of 100 is 10. However, the other thing we also learned in algebra is there are two answers that work for x. So this is when we bring in that plus and minus. So positive 10 is one of the means and negative 10 is one of the means. And we can just shortcut it and say x equals plus or minus 10. All right, so let's do another one. Remember, what they're giving us are the extremes, and the extremes go in the top left and bottom right. So we can go ahead and fill in a 2 and a 5. And then, because we don't know what the means are, we're trying to find the means, that's where your x's go. We're going to cross multiply this. X times x is x squared. 2 times 5 is 10. And then you square root both sides. So x equals, now do we know what the square root of 10 is? No, we do not. So we're going to leave it as the square root of 10. But remember, we have to have the plus or minus in there as well. We get two answers on these. And that you can kind of see that. You want to have two answers because you can see that there are two x's in the proportion. So one is a positive square root of 10, one is a negative square root of 10.